What's up, y'all? It's Antoine, the story of Ashanti and the downfall of her and Herb Gotti from Murder Inc. Ashanti Douglas is an American singer, songwriter, dancer, record producer, and actress. The Grammy Award winner rose to fame around the new millennium with the hit album Ashanti and the song Foolish.
See, my days are cold without you, but I'm hurting while I'm with you.
The album was the biggest sensation during that time. With all the Grammys, shows, money, success, she was living her best life. But when Herb Gotti got locked up, that's what changed everything with Murder Inc. And the relationship that they were in, Ashanti and Herb Gotti, went south. So what I want to do is not only talk about the life story of Ashanti, I want to start off and let you hear about what happened between the relationship of Ashanti and Herb Gotti, so that you can kind of get the idea of what tore this masterpiece apart.
I never had a problem, right?
Yes.
I could get past you wanting to be with Nelly.
Sounds like you didn't get past that. I'm just being honest.
Listen. At the time it happens, any man
Yeah, of course.
is her.
Yeah, right.
The chick you fucking are in love with is with this nigga.
Country grandma.
You wanna hear how I found out?
How you found this?
Only on Drink Chat. We saw the documentary too. so
Yeah.
tune in.
How did you find out, sir?
I was at home. NBA package. I like watching sports. Oh my God, what's this commotion going on in the stadium? We just found out what the commotion is. Nelly has walked in with Ashanti.
I mean, I think Herb's very emotional. You know what I mean? He's a Cancer. And I feel like he didn't always put business as a priority. That's what I feel. And again, like, he just painted the perception very one-sided. And I just feel like now is when I gotta be brave enough to speak up.
I'm never a hater. So
Let me rephrase that.
remove I am never a hater.
Yeah.
Me
I'll
and,
rephrase that,
me and
sorry.
Ashanti created and made history. But I don't see eye to eye with her anymore.
For the record, I love Murder Inc. You know, all the guys, you know, Ja, Crispy, all, you know, I'm cool with everyone. There's all love. You know, it's very unfortunate how Herb decided to handle his documentary. You know, it's a little sad, you know, to see a grown man conduct himself in that manner.
Listen, when we did the doc, we tried to get Ashanti 3 different times. She turned it down each and every time. So what I like to say is just the other side. We've tried when we flirted with the idea of doing the Murder Inc. reunion tour.
I love that idea.
Yeah, she turned it down. I'm never f***ing with y'all.
She didn't say that.
Basically.
That's a lie. What? First of all, I didn't hear the podcast. You can. I didn't hear the podcast. I didn't hear anything that Herb said. So
Herb came up here and talked about you for a little bit too.
Herb always talk about Ashanti.
You said
that's a whole nother session.
Hold up. I play Monopoly with Herb sometimes.
Listen, I don't care. What I'm saying is, what exactly was said on the podcast?
Listen, let's speak on the Masters. I know that's gonna come up. First of all, Lucy and Grange ain't giving nobody back their Masters.
Wow.
And he owns thousands of them. I own a hot maybe 25.
Right.
I made those Ashanti records.
Can you rock with me?
Oh, I made those records. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wrote them, but she wrote them with the help of me telling her what to write.
Any chances y'all could get past whatever it is?
I've tried, but sometimes when a person feels justified in some of the shit that they've done, they don't know how to make things right. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very loyal person to a fault.
All of y'all, whoever knows me, I don't lie. I don't lie. I'm not a liar. You know what I'm saying? But I helped make those records.
You're going full Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift re-recorded her hits to take control of.
Absolutely, I'm re-recording the first album.
Wow.
I think that's another reason why.
I own them. Ashanti, you cannot spritz it up. You cannot jazz it up. The minute you put some spritzy and jazz it up, it's not a cover. So when it's not a cover, now it has to come back to me to clear it. Let me just give you the answer now. No.
Me and Irv don't get along right. We don't. Of
You
course, he's gonna.
got
First
ran
of all,
down
I
on.
don't want to talk about him too much. Of course, he's gonna come up here and cop clear whatever it is and how he sees things, and that's a lot of his problems
Same
because he
story you went
feels
to.
like his way is the only way, and that's just my opinion of it. I don't have any issues with nobody. Whatever it is in his position that he felt he wanted to distance himself, that's what he did.
So now that you heard how it ended, let's listen to the story of how it all started. Ashanti was born on October 13th, 1980 in the city of Glen Cove near Long Island, New York. Her mother, Tina Douglas, was a former dance teacher, while her dad, Ken K. Thomas Douglas, was a former singer. She was named after Ashanti Empire in Ghana.
You so come, wash 'em, you cook 'em, you eat 'em.
Her mother enrolled her into dancing school, and she mastered dance forms like jazz and ballet. Her singing ability surfaced much later. The singer's first performance was a church choir, where she sang at the age of just 3. Her singing potential was first recognized by her mother when she was singing Mary J. Blige Reminisce at the age of 12.
How they found out that I could sing. Yeah, I was doing chores downstairs in the living room. My mom was like, don't listen to the radio, no television. She comes stomping down the steps flying, and she's like, what was that? I told you no radio. I'm like, that wasn't no radio, that was me singing. And she's like, what? Let me hear it again. So I sang, and it was Mary J. Blige's Reminisce. That's how we found out.
Her mother put her in talent shows, which later brought her recognition, and there has been no looking back ever since.
She started writing and combining that creativity with that music and the ability to sing. It was a wrap.
During her high school days, Ashanti focused on writing songs and exploring her potential for writing stories.
She sang at the high school pep rally when she was a cheerleader. And she sang Star Spangled Banner at the football pep rally at Glen Cove High School, and she sang it so well.
By the dawn's early light, oh, so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam.
She got accepted to Hampton University in Virginia on a track scholarship, which she later dropped to pursue her singing career.
You know that I love you. It's gonna hurt me to see you leave. I can't go through being misused. 'Cause you know.
She also was a part of an English club that laid the foundation for writing poetry. Her powerful, soul-filled voice that she had was noticed by the industry experts. And from there, she was offered her first singing contract from Jive Records at the age of 14.
Baby, I don't know why you're treating me so bad.
Later, she signed with Epic Records, but that contract lasted just for a year due to management issues.
Knowing where I came from, knowing where I've been, knowing where I'm going, where I want to go, and just being independent and being a woman in this very crazy cutthroat industry. You know what I mean? And I feel like, I've always been a person that kind of hustles, and I'm like a workaholic, you know? And I know what my potential is, and sometimes when, you have obstacles, you may not be able to reach where you feel like you should be. I'm always trying to beat myself.
Ashanti always wanted to pursue a music career, but the path to success was not that easy. Her time with Jive and Epic Records didn't go so well, and it didn't help her career. Later, she joined AJM Records, which ultimately helped her get noticed by Irv Gotti, the multi-platinum producer of Murder Inc.
Shine the light in this corner over here. Let me see what's going on. Anybody over here? Anybody over here? What about up here? Anybody up here? Man, I need somebody.
The whole problem.
And I turned and looked at her, and it was like my way of saying, you ain't got shit to be scared of, because we making these hits and these hot records. So it ain't nothing to be scared of except go out there and sing the record. The crowd is gonna love it. Why? Because they love that record. So, she came out on stage and, you know what I'm saying, Foolish came on and she did her thing. She was scared to death still, but it was my way of teaching her, don't be scared.
He recognized her true potential of writing and singing and gave her a platform to showcase her talent to the music industry.
You can have your little stage fright or your little butterflies, but when you got hits, you ain't got nothing to be scared of. And now when she goes on the stage, I see that swagger.
Let's do it! Put them hands up! Come on!
This contract brought Ashanti her first musical act as a guest vocalist on the song How We Roll by Big Pun.
Something I want to tell you. Big Pun be the largest best.
The song was a huge success. It made an entry to the top of the Billboard charts in 2001.
I keep my back in my tuxedo with my top hat. What you broke?
After this success, she signed a contract with Murder Inc. and started off working on her debut album. Prior to the release of her album, Ashanti collaborated with many artists to make her presence felt in the industry. She joined rapper Ja Rule for the song Always on Time.
She sets that one up. She lets you know that was number one, requested R&B, number one, top 40 number one. She let them know where that one was.
Come on and get a piece of this late night lover, the one that say kids like no other.
And sung the chorus for Fat Joe's single, What's Love.
Got to do with it, man.
The success of these songs was so popular, it made itself to the top 10 billboards of the Hot 100 list. The songs took away the top 2 spots, which made Ashanti the first female singer to hold these positions in America.
Maybe there was somebody that was out there in the audience that might want to come up on stage and rescue me tonight.
Her debut album, Ashanti, in 2002, turned out to be the biggest milestone in her career. It sold more than 500,000 copies in a week, which set a SoundScan record maximum sold out debut album from a female singer, which kicked off her career with a bang and won her many Grammy Awards. Recently, Ashanti interviewed with Angie Martinez on her podcast, where she had the opportunity to speak the truth about the relationship she had with Irv Gotti. Ashanti is finally telling her side of the story in regards to the drama sparked by Irv Gotti.
I feel like the Murder Inc. legacy is so much bigger, and we accomplished so much and made like amazing history. And I feel like the way that he handled it tarnished and it cheapened the brand. And I feel like we all worked so hard, and for you to be that selfish to just throw mud on the name because you might have got a check or you might have, I feel like that's so selfish and it's so degrading. To me, like I said, I feel like Irv is like mentally not in a good place. You see people that have narcissistic ways. You see people that are very selfish. You see people that are hurt and in pain. And as a grown woman, I feel like there is a difference between when men are hurt and when women are hurt.
Yeah, because I gotta imagine you've been hurt in this process as well, right?
Definitely. Yeah. I've been hurt a lot. And I'm not intentionally trying to disrespect people, and I'm not intentionally going out of my way to try and ruin somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that's what he was trying to do?
1,000,000%. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I do wish Ashanti the best. I'm glad she's still doing her thing. She got a lot of stuff in the mix. She has her own book. She's touring, and she's just trying to move on with her life. And hopefully one day Murder Inc. and the crew members will get back together and give the fans what they really want, and that's the great music.